Hi, this is Dr. Jeff. I work at Rythmia Life Advancement Center in Costa Rica, and I'm the Chief Medical Officer here. And I studied for 18 years in grad school. I went to UCLA and a couple other schools in LA. I got my doctorate in psychology and my master's in public health. So I want to talk a little bit about what actually happens in an ayahuasca ceremony. Now, here at Rythmia in Costa Rica, we have a very safe environment where people participate in the ceremony once they're medically cleared. And the way it looks is it happens in the evenings, and right around 5:30 or 6 p.m. people line up and go into what we call the maloca, which is the sacred area that's been sectioned off and set aside for the ayahuasca participation. And we have shamans that are trained in all different plant medicine traditions and in amazing curandero experiences and very cool stuff from all over Latin America that are in the maloca serving medicine. And what happens is once you drink your first cup, and it's about a 2-ounce cup, and you lay down and you have your own mattress and you have an own special space for you that's private and safe, and there's a lot of bathrooms there and there's the AC and it's just very comfortable space. You start to feel the medicine on your body. First of all, in about half an hour to 45 minutes, you start to feel like warm and there's a tingling sensation. And then you start to go into what we would call sort of a lucid dream state. So you're very aware that you're at Rythmia, that you're participating in an ayahuasca session, but you start to become then involved in the experience, which is different for everybody. Some people are finding out about their journey in life, about where they should go next with a career, or we have a lot of people that are empty nesters that are wondering, like, all my kids are now gone, and what is my role in the family now that as the mom, what am I supposed to do, or the dad? And there's intention setting that we teach everybody, and that those intentions start to come forth by a narrative that your subconscious combined with your own intention setting and your own amygdala and the memories you have as a child and a young adult are surfacing to help you break through and develop new patterns of behavior that are going to help you in your life. So sometimes when someone is releasing an emotional burden or processing something that was really difficult that they've been storing in their body, and we all know that a psychosomatic response is something that is emotional that I've held in for so long because I haven't let it out because I'm afraid to, or I don't have the tools to. What happens is ayahuasca finds those areas of your body that you're storing emotion and it releases them. And there's a lot of different ways that this release can happen. We call it a purge. One way is some people will throw up. So there's buckets that you have your own bucket, you have your own towel, it's very sanitary and it's close by you have it right next to your mattress. Some people will throw up. About 50% of the guests at Rythmia will throw up at least one time while they're here. Other people need to use the bathroom, and there's a lot of bathrooms here at Rythmia, and you have enough about you, your wits about you can stand up, you can walk, and if you can't do that, there's a lot of helpers and they assist you and get you to the bathroom. That's another way that the purge happens. Another is by sweating and yawning and kind of movement with your arms or legs. And I like sweating is one, that's a purge. There's all these different ways to release emotion. So during that ceremony, the shamans are very vigilant about creating a safe space for you. And they're saging the room. They're using Palo Santo, which is a sacred burning ember that cleanses the area energetically. And there's a lot of cultural components that I love as an anthropology person in my undergrad that are very indigenous to the area that we're living down here in Costa Rica and also Latin America, where this medicine comes from. So there's chants and music that's matching the ayahuasca session. There's also what we call icaros, which are prayers that the shamans are saying, and it sounds like a song and a chant. And there's just a lot of supervision and a lot of people around that you have this amazing experience where you can like release things you've been holding on to your whole life, but at the same time get clarity on where you should move forward. And a typical ayahuasca ceremony lasts about 6 to 8 hours, depending on the night. And the half-life of ayahuasca, of DMT in particular, is when it's consumed orally, is about 2.5 to 4 hours. So there's various times throughout the evening where we will give you a little bit of ayahuasca to drink, and then you can kind of see how you're doing and taper and monitor yourself throughout the evening.